The time is now. It's back to the rhymes. It's like, wow, he's back to the rhymes. I'm in the booth straight dropping dimes. Clark Kent Daily Plantham, Metropolis Times. I write these raps while I'm under the gun. I see you back to get you some. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Pure, raw, uncut, rap. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. Back to the rhymes. Now's the time. Time to unwind because it's back to the rhymes. All right. How you doing, Johnny Fears? John Fears? Where you at?
I'm on.
You're on.
I see you. You're live. There's a slight delay.
Is there?
I'm watching.
All right. Should I hang up now, or you want to stay on and say something?
People of YouTube, I apologize that I'm not able to be here live at the moment. We are being overworked over at Wallingford, and that's about it. I'm tired as a dog, and my house is a mess, and we weren't able to do it here this week. But it's going to come in the future, maybe next week, maybe the week after that. Let's hope not. Let's shoot for next week, right, Jeff?
We're shooting for next week. I mean, that's where
yes, sir.
I'm putting the hope on it. So we'll just see how it goes. But it's more likely to happen next week than it was to happen today.
Definitely, man. This is a new experience. The season.
Yeah.
Being in the post office.
Yes, right. Yes, indeed. So, all right, John. So good talking to you, and just I guess you can keep watching as long as you can stay awake.
Yes, sir. I'm watching.
All right.
See you.
See you.
Live stream, buddy.
All right.
Pressure's on.
There we go. All right.
All right, man.
All right.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye. All right. You heard it. What is that? My first kind of official guest, not quite live in person. Been flying solo for so long. Anyway, what's that? Old Dominion. Okay. I don't have to show you that. I'm going to show you my bigger chart. Right there. And the order's reversed slightly. I don't know how much background noise it makes when someone's trying to take a shower here, but all right. So, School Us album sales. So, this week I have somebody who's a coworker, and I could talk to him about any number of these because my coworker was playing last week. I might have mentioned my new coworker because I'm at a new station. He was playing EPMD, like I was telling John. So John hadn't heard of EPMD, but who has? Because rap started in the early 90s, 103.7 or 3 or whatever it is, would only when they wouldn't play EPMD, would they? But he did. So that's cool. And then I told him, EPMD, and he said, yep. And so, by the way, that's Eric and Parrish Making Dollars. Yes. So, I was, that's a kinship there, and understanding. And he figured, I talked to him yesterday. I still don't know his name. He's a good guy. He said, "You a DJ?" He asked me, "No, not a DJ." I said, "I rap." "Oh, you rap?" Well, I figured if you know EPMD, you're either a DJ, a rapper, or a breakdancer. You are part of the art. You're not just just a consumer. Basically, you're making a contribution. Even though at this station, there's a couple of different. It's kind of like two different worlds, but I'd say there could be 4 or 5 guys on the one side that deliver in that Broadway area or whatever that probably might know who EPMD is, but the other side, maybe not a single one of them would know, just based on age and some other potential factors. So anyway, so no sales, but I was getting close to asking if he had a CD player. It didn't get that far because he asked, well, ask me for some bars, some raps, and I gave him and now back to the rhymes. Now John's telling me maybe that's not very good. I need to get an actual freestyle in there for him when someone's requesting bars from me. So he's going to be my freestyle coach. So we'll be working on that. Or my freestyle workout partner, one of the two or both. My Reformation music video. Got nowhere with that this week. It's ready though. I just need to see my friend Noah. If I thought I could pull it off, I'd do it tomorrow, but I don't know. Someone shouldn't have tried to steal my car. That's what I'll say. And it's been a huge disaster. I want to give a shout out to every captive insurance agent out there because you're doing a good job. You're charging more, but I have a better appreciation for what you do now than a broker. And I've seen both sides of it. And I got someone upstairs at State Farm's like a good neighbor, and they're really good because they're in my building. And you got a three parties to deal with an accident versus two if you're dealing with a captive agent versus a broker. That's what I will say. And I'm not selling insurance, but I have been licensed, and I would strongly look into that going forward if necessary. You will be glorified. No progress there. I do talk to people about going to churches and different churches, and when that happens, and I expect it to happen in the near future, that conversation will be happening. I'll keep you posted. So YouTube channel, we got, I think after today, I should have 87 times I'll have shared the song Battle Hymn of the Parents. It's currently at around 97 views, so it's a little more than 1 view per share. And that's about what I did with the Bed of Bread, I would say, for the album cover of that. So it's not going crazy. Got another comment from my friend Dan out there, and thank you for that, Dan. And he's right, man. The message is, if you want to do something, you got to act locally. You can't just sit and listen to a radio as a spectator. You got to get in the game. You got to make a difference in your community. Otherwise, before you know it, you might not have too many choices. All right. And so as far as the YouTube channel, I had John on there, and that's the goal next week, to do it big at his place. Rules of engagement, nothing new to talk about there. Bellevue Ballers, all consuming, getting more time to work on that. Happy about that. We'll just keep working on that project. Nothing new with the merch. Trump's gonna thump. I think John helped me get it up to close to what, 450. John, is that right? I don't know if you can let me know what the current number is through the chat. Just having fun. You might be asleep. Anyway, so that's coming along. Like I said, I've got one more tedious thing I could do for that, but it's not high on the radar right now. And complete songs I made lyrics for on YouTube, and that's not happening just yet. I did meet somebody, I guess it was last Sunday before I went on, so I still want to see if I can get out there with them. Turns out John knows the Nomads, and I've seen them in concert in Nectar Lounge, and he's friends with them. So I like that, because that's what puts me closer to the action, whereas all along I've just been more or less a spectator plus trying to do what I do. But these guys doing shows, and I didn't ask if they've been doing them in the last couple of years because that's been a little tougher, but that might be a good thing. I would hope it is. I'll say that's about it. I'll share this with everybody, but John might be particularly interested. But so current events wise, so I'm working in the predominantly international district, a little bit delivering mail, a little bit Belltown, a little bit Eastlake. So Belltown, I was working in a building, and we had a little challenge because all along, all this time, I've never been a fan of wearing a mask, but everyone's got a different situation with that. But all along, whenever I've been putting mail-in boxes in an apartment building, maybe there might be some gray area or might acquiesce slightly for getting into the building. But these folks say, hey, make sure you wear a mask in the building. And I say, okay, but when I'm at the mailboxes, I'm all right to take it off. And I swear the guy said yes. But he didn't. want that. So I yelled across the whole lobby, Mr. Mailman, you got to put your mask on when you're in the building. I'm like, no, I said since 2019, when this whole thing started, or 2020, March, I've never worn a mask when I'm putting mail in boxes because that's my own personal space. Nobody's coming within 6 feet of me. No way. And he's like, sorry, that's the rules. Sorry, and then I'm like, all right, well, just so you know, normally if we're going to go by rules, then I'm going to go by rules. Rules are nobody comes anywhere in my area when I'm delivering mail because to me, it's a leverage. That's negotiation. I want the comfort of putting mail in all these freaking boxes. There's so many, a huge skyscraper in Belltown, not a skyscraper, but it's a good 15, it's huge, and some kind of comfort, so I'm like, all right. And I blocked it off. I took the dolly and I blocked off an area. I took some tubs, no, don't come in. A few people came in and then he told me when I could take it off and on, but the whole point is this is no good. This really no good. At least at the station, we had one supervisor that questioned me about not wearing it or having it ready to wear. And that person's moved on to Columbia City. So I'm thankful for that. And so right now I can breathe. I can breathe. I don't have to say I can't breathe because I can breathe. So, and just have my own space when I case. Okay. So, and it's funny, people there are a lot more likely. They might put it down on that doesn't work for me because that's stress on my ears and I want it off all the way, or I guess I'll wear it, or I put it under my glasses. So it's been good that way. So I'm thankful for that. I didn't want to be bad blood or any negativity. It's just if we're gonna follow a bunch of rules, then I guess you're gonna follow our rules too, and don't come in here because that's some people get hung up like, oh, don't come in close to me when I'm delivering mail. I never said that. I've never ever said that. Come on in, come get your mail. I don't care. Well, I just tried to use it as leverage. It worked. So all right, you got to stay out. But I've calmed down a little bit. That got me a little frustrated. Anyway, and I guess the underground Bible scholar informs me that they're cracking down even more on making sure people show proof before they dine in, right? Because I've been kind of, seeing where I can go, seeing where I can be, what I can do, but they're cracking down. Fight the power. We're going to fight the powers that be. And the point he's made was back in the day, and he said, Sun people, that's him talking about me. Sun people had to have a separate entrance, and now it's, you're going to go, you don't even get to go inside. He said back in the day, you could at least go in a back entrance or somehow you can get inside. Now we can't even get inside, so yeah. All right. So here's the rhymes. And I came up with the next song. I got a couple of songs lined up, but I got to get through this. So John's not going to be on verse 2. And we're talking about, he's going to have to write to a beat, but his other friend doesn't write to a beat. So it's not like I was under the impression maybe people only write to a beat except this guy here. But no, there are people, according to John, who don't necessarily write to a beat. And I was glad to hear that it's not unheard of. So that's what I've been doing all this time. So now my voice already worn out, but I'm going to do my best. I don't know I need to learn how to speak from the diaphragm to save the vocal cords. I'm going to have to get a voice coach or something. Come get the guns. Oh, I can be louder down here, by the way. Come get the guns. Come take the Bibles. Let's go. Meet me at the spot. Bring all you got and mo. If it's going down, what you got, clown? I know. I got more heat than the heat you got for show. Lo, behold, we at a point we didn't never want to be at. They push and they push so they can see how we going to react. They taunt in the street, in the restaurant, waiting to see if we lose it and launch, or if we staunch, we hold tight. Even see us regroup, reassess all options. Won't do this often. The blow I can't soften, so pick out your coffin or step back and retract. so we can just have our lives back. Come get the guns. Come take the Bibles. Let's go. Meet me at the spot. Bring all you got and more. If it's going down, what you got, clown? I know. I got some more heat than the heat you got for show. But really, is it too much to ask, or you just gotta harass? Okay, that's where I left off. Like I was talking about before, and I was referencing, I think, go straight back to my daughter's classmate. It's human nature. People have different personalities, and their personalities actually. There's any number of factors that lead someone to a political identity, and personality, I believe, is part of it. And this person, yes, she's being trained a certain way, but she's worried about what her classmates doing, like with the mask. He's not worried about what she's doing. She's worried about what he's doing, that kind of thing. All right. So it's kind of like, how does the story end? What do you guys want to do? Making it, John, we were talking last week, he's just talking about softening up the population so they're more willing, it's that put a frog in the water, let them boil a slow death instead of putting them in boiling water, let it just turn up the heat gradual. I guess you heard that one. And put a frog in a pot and it's boiling, jumps out, but you put them in lukewarm water and gradually turn up the heat, they boil to death. They don't know what's happening to them. So that's what's happening. And, we're just going to see. We're just going to see what people want to put up with in any different part of the world, because it is worldwide, of course. And we have Onitron or Onicron or something. I'm calling it that. Oni's in Japan, it's like some demon face, some devil kind of. It's not good, so that's my name for it. All right. But really, is it too much to ask? You just gotta harass. You just gotta see my past. Sadly, I was at this place today, and they had a wallet. They had a case that you put your little card in. It says, "Yes, I'm vaccinated." Before you even open it, it's telling you you're vaccinated. Maybe I should buy that thing and put like a Mike Dynamic business card in there and show that. I don't know. That'd be funny. So, are you vaccinated? Yes. Hold on. Yes, I'm vaccinated. Open it into my. What should I put in there? It's a real opportunity if you want to say, forget you. It's a family-friendly show, is it not? All right. You just got to see my past. So here's what I'm going to want to say. So can I really relax? In your establishment? Because I know what's meant. Here I am. I'm talking about this satanic segregation of the population, basically. Because I know what's meant. I'll just write it down. By the satanic segregation of the population. I'm going too fast, John. We might have to do 4 verses, or man, what should I do? I can't slow myself down. I'm just going with it. That's okay. I mean, some of these. What's that LL Cool J with Boys to Men? Hey, love, this is more than a crush. That's nice, but he must have had like 5 verses or something. He was going. I don't know if they're 16 each thing, but okay. By the satanic segregation of the population. Okay. And I'll say the indication that you support discrimination is your disdain for the other. I've used it before, but it's never too often. Is your disdain for the other. I might throw it off here. Hold on. It's your disdain for the other. Thorough indoctrination. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Thorough? How am I spelling that? Oh, no. Third. Oh, no. That doesn't look right. Sorry, folks. My spelling's not 100%. I don't want to do it wrong, but just some words just don't look. Oh, I hate this thing. They don't look right to me. So I'm going to make sure I spell thorough right. I apologize. Keep it thorough, right? Was it THORO? Could do that. Maybe I should just be slang with it and go on, but Thorough. Another thing, when I'm delivering mail, I'm not a glove wearer. I gotta be able to do that. Can't do that with a mask. Sorry. Oh, it's dirty. You're gonna get sick and die. Yes, I am. I'm gonna get sick and die because I went to my hand. I'm like a pitcher on the mound. I went to my mount on the mound. I'm doctoring up the ball. I'm doctoring up the mail. My eyesight must be. I think I got my eyes dilated. That couldn't have been good. Oh man. TH. Gosh. Okay, yeah. It's THO. Yeah, there it is. Thoroughbred. Yep. It just looked weird to me. I don't remember writing this word out. It's just THOR. It's basically THO and rough right there. But it just looked weird to me. Like Thor, you know. All right. Thorough indoctrination. So many rhymes off this thing. It just happens. Which is crazy. Because, see, he went to bed. It's all good, bro. All right. I don't think I told him it's 30 minutes, but it's all good. I'm going to have to get this thing going earlier. All right. So, thorough indoctrination. Is your disdain for the other? Okay. Okay. Your recitation. Oh, I have to see how that one's spelled. Recite. Hold on, let me see if I can do it. Your recite. Recitation. Recitation. I'm sure it's spelled like that, but I've never tried to spell it. So I want to do it right. It's part of the show, man. Spelling. Why can't we get good at spelling and vocabulary? I think we can. See, Charday, something. Couldn't love you more if I tried. You like that, Charday? I heard that while I was delivering mail. That was a good 4 or 5 minutes of getting paid delivery mail hearing that song. Okay. See, this one I wish I could sing, you know. Someday I can learn it, right? Recitation, the act of reciting memorized materials in a public performance. Aha. Oh, public performance. Reciting memorized materials. Yeah, recitation. I had it spelled right. All right. Your recitation. So what are we saying? I've had this is an opportunity to point out the kingpin of this whole scam. Now there's the front man. Is the front man the kingpin? Probably not, or any number of people working behind the scenes. But is your disdain for the thorough indoctrination, your recitation? I could say there's a lot of things I can say here. Is your disdain for the thorough indoctrination, your recitation? Your recitation of your master's talking points. They try to get that word out of the lexicon. English language. I could finish this and then look up lexicon if I have time. Points. If your master's talking, points you in the direction. I'm going to look up insurrection. I think they use that word of the real insurrection, because the real insurrection is what they're doing. Man, am I going to get this done in time? I might say it. Oh, I got to be quick. Oh, I don't know if I can do it. A lot of pressure. Oh no. What did I do wrong? Man, we're out of time. See you next time. Back to the rhymes. I got one more line, so we'll do it that way. I'm gonna have to look it up next time.